And cheers, Miss Herndon.
Cheers, Mr. Jeremy.
Welcome back to the show, kiddos. Like we've been promising for the last couple of weeks or so, we said we were coming down to Okemah, coming to the grape ranch, and we were going to get this talented, gorgeous Mike? Gorgeous.
Yes, that's correct.
Young lady here on the show, Susan Herndon.
Yeah, let's hear it.
It's about Susan Herndon.
Yeah.
There's some people off in the background kind of watching us. So we're here at the grape, and behind us is the vineyards.
Grapes and vines.
They're baby grapes right now, and they will become adult grapes, and then they will be wine.
And then they shall be drunk.
Oh, and we are drinking. What do we tell them?
The frozen rose. The frozen rose.
Give a plug. Go ahead.
Well, the frozen rose. I mean, it's delicious. Wine coulis. You have one. You have two. You have three, and then life is good.
Yes.
Life is good after one. A half of one.
And I guess it helps now. You can enjoy this a lot more now that you live here now.
I do. Yeah.
Because you were in Tulsa.
Yes.
You were a Tulsa artist, and you play here a lot anyway when you did live in Tulsa. So I guess this kind of
it was convenient.
Just makes it a lot more convenient.
Yeah, it opened up, and
you play with the band sometimes, though, don't you?
I do.
What is it? Is it just when you play with the band? Is it just Susan Herndon and somebody, or Susan Herndon?
You know, we don't have a name. At the time being, it's the Brown White Steed Band. Frank Brown, David White, Michael Steed. But yeah, we're unimaginative. We've thought of a lot of names that probably should not be mentioned. So Brown White Steed, Susan Herndon Band is really what it goes under. Yeah.
You know, and Grape Branch kids, they're going to be up. And we've been talking about Tahlequah, the Art of Living Festival coming up
June 13th.
Exact. You took the words right out of my mouth.
I talked to
You want to do the show with me?
No, I'm sorry. I'll shut up.
No,
I told you I shouldn't have had.
Oh, come on. You're doing fine. You're doing fine. June 13th? June 13th?
That's what Tom Barlow said.
Yeah.
Now, there's your problem. It's probably August 5th. What up, Tommy boy?
And where are you, Tom?
Yeah, I don't know. Tom was supposed to come
family.
down. I don't know. He's probably eating at Catfish Kitchen or something. I don't know. Well, anyway, to finish my thought, these guys are going to be up here, or up in Tahlequah, or up in Tahlequah, in our hometown during the festival, and they'll have little samplings and whatnot. You're going to be up there. You going to be up there?
I don't know. He mentioned it, but I haven't heard, so don't know.
Tom's always
Love Tahlequah.
He started off with, and you need to play there more often. I was talking to Mike on the way down. He's like, you've only played there twice. Once with Skinner and once by yourself.
They both are great songwriters. I was honored.
I'd put them and Hosty Do as the three of the premier songwriters in Oklahoma for sure. Slick is just
yeah.
Oh, Hosty, isn't he great?
Oklahoma Breakdown is actually, it's just one of the greatest songs ever. I can't help it. Whenever I hear it, I just break out and dance.
A lot of girls do. Those guys get a lot of girls excited.
A lot of boys do, actually, too. My friend Jeff Graham, I've been told we should never dance ever together because it's just too much for people to bear. But
is it like that Seinfeld episode where Elaine?
I'm told, and I just dance.
Oh yeah, what was it? Yeah, huh?
It's just that infectious, great song.
Yeah, and it sounds like it was just a smooth song. It just goes right into where it should. It doesn't seem manufactured or like they worked on. Well, what's the next change up or whatever?
I'm so jealous. I wish I'd written it.
I've got two of your albums here. That's the latest two, Picadillos and Picadillos and 1,000 Pies. Which every time I hear that, I get hungry. And I think the cover on 1,000 Pies is
CD.
Really cool.
Great CD.
I'm going to ask you a little bit more questions in depth about the albums, but first thing I want to ask is, okay, we were talking about this picture on the way down. Underwater camera, how did you achieve this shot?
Underwater camera. Kodak. I got a couple of Kodak underwater cameras and a couple of bottles of wine, went out to my friend Ashley Dugan's in Sapulpa in her backyard swimming pool, and I had an afternoon at it, and only one picture turned out, and that was it.
And that's this one.
That's that one.
Right here. Really cool.
It was going to be called Oklahoma Waters, because every song has to do with water, and we were in a drought at the time. We needed water. Unopposed, as opposed to now.
Yeah,
we've
this
had.
is like
the first,
looks like we're in Seattle anymore. We're
I
living
know.
in Seattle. It seems
This
like.
this is day 1 after 22 days of rain.
What's the difference between these two albums? Now let's start with this one.
Well, this is a double album, Angry Girl album.
Angry Girl.
Angry Girl. Yeah, most of the songs on them are I'm mad at the world and mad at boys, maybe.
I've never done you wrong. And you know, me and Wanda Watson are on the outs right now.
You and Wanda are?
Oh man, we've been swapping spit for months.
You're kidding.
Oh yeah, she's all
What's
over me.
going on?
I don't know. She likes to hug on other guys, and I told her stop doing it, and she said, "I'll do what I want."
She's amazing. She gets to do what she wants.
So I don't know. Maybe I can change your opinion on boys.
She can do.
All right, it's official. Susan Herndon and I are going to go out on a date. Anyway, so you got this. This was an Angry Girl album,
And it features the Wednesday Night Science Project from Tulsa and Randy Crouch. I mean, I'm you know.
Oh, Randy's on here.
Randy's all over the place on there, and you know, I'm just so honored. I was just little girl, moved back to Tulsa from France and recorded all these songs, and they all just helped out on it. They were great.
Right.
You know, they were just awesome.
And I like the double album stuff anyway. You know, you don't see that kind of stuff a lot.
Well, I mean, like, does the world really need a 2-album Susan Herndon Angry Girl thing? I don't think so.
Did this start off as I want to make?
No.
It was just you had so many songs. You're like, you know, they won't all fit on a disc.
Yeah,
so.
you don't know how you're. Yeah, it's just going along, and I'd always, you know, peccadillos. I'd always sort of fancy that word, and
Sounds like an appetizer at Chili's or something.
I think it is an appetizer.
It is it? Is it?
It might be.
Tell me about this one. What's the feel behind this one? What can?
Water.
Water. This is a very liquid album.
It's fluid.
Well, take me through it. Take me through it. What's the feel
you know,
on this
it was like I said, it was gonna be Oklahoma Waters, and someone said, you know, they listened to the last song on the album,
Highway 33.
Highway 33, about
Apostrophe
getting
home.
my grandma's home right west of the Cimarron River. I'd spent a lot of time there growing up, and then they built that highway right through. It sort of meandered around, but they just made it quick, straight across the Cimarron and right past Coyle, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
So somebody listened to it, and I was just talking about the 1,000 pies my grandma used to make. She made the best pie. She made a great coconut cream pie.
Oh.
And cherry pies, banana.
Chocolate mousse.
Chocolate. Oh, she made a great chocolate meringue.
So what's your favorite? Here's my food question. What's your favorite breakfast cereal?
I do actually. I sometimes late night breakfast cereal when I get home from a gig and then being just really, you know,
I know, I've
it's
been
2
there.
a.m. Alphabets, and they discontinued Alphabets for a while.
Oh, they're back
You know,
though.
they're back though. Alphabets are just the greatest, you know. And I give the P's and I give letters to the Jackie Pie, the Princess Jackie Pie. Go.
Okay, kids. So let's cut to some footage of this young lady doing her thang-a-lang. Let's cut to that footage right now.
I got a hurt in my heart, big and bleeding, and it stretches into Texas. I walk the force since we're apart. It's bad, and this meeting stretches into Texas. Gonna take some time, slide on down, gonna fly.